Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. I know, time for another movie review. Tonight's movie is The Florida Project. Before I get into that, I got a notification from another fellow movie reviewer, Jared Buckendale. He has subscribed to my channel very early on, and check out his videos. He's phenomenal. He does a lot of good movie reviews. The reason I mention it now, I just got the top 10 best movies in 2017, so you want to check that out. He also has the top 10 worst movies of 2017, so I'm going to do some reviews on those as well, catch up on ones that I might have missed. But check out his channel. He does a phenomenal job. I really enjoy his. A different style, and that's one of the great things about like what we do. It's not about competing. It's about helping each other and becoming a community. I think it's great. You know what I mean? For him to subscribe, give me some advice. He's got a lot more subscribers. He's a lot more talented than me, but he's gonna help me out. And you know, every now and again, check out my videos and stuff like that. So it's a lot of fun. So check out him. There's a plug for him. But this is the Florida Project. This is supposed to be pretty good. It was supposed to be up for an Oscar, but it wasn't nominated, I don't believe. Maybe some of the actors are, but it's about a 6-year-old girl who lives up near Walt Disney World, and it's about the summer that she hangs out with all of her friends, which is kind of cool. I remember being 6 years old and hanging out with my friends. 96% from Rotten Tomatoes, critics 79% from the users, sorry about that, and 7.8 from IMDb. It seems pretty good. William Dafoe is the main actor in this. I mean, besides the 6-year-old girl, her name is Brooklyn Prince. I don't believe she's been in anything else yet, but I could be wrong. But William Dafoe, we all know William Dafoe, hopefully. So evidently this is one of his best roles in a long time, so I'm excited to see it. And hopefully it's good. I'll get into it a little bit. I'll check back in. And check out Jared's channel too. After you watch this, then you can go see that. Make sure you subscribe to both of us. Alright, thanks for tuning in. I'll be back in a bit. Hey everybody. We're at the credits of the Florida Project, or Florida Project. No check-ins on this one. I don't think that it was needed. I mean, it was about like almost like a day in the life, but more of a summer in the life of a 6-year-old girl and her mother, who live in a hotel right outside of Disneyland, right? Disney World, because it's in Florida, and so they live right by there. It plays a small role in the fact, you know, some tourists and stuff like that, but it's more about the kid and how she, you know, spends her summer, and the mother, who is a single mother, and you know, struggles to make ends meet. So she does different things in order to you know, make sure that you know, she feeds the kid and everything like that. Seems like she might have been a dancer. They don't show any of that, but they allude to that fact. Then she like buys perfume wholesale and sells it, and makes money on that. So she's doing different things like that in order to make sure that she can continue to have a shelter over her child's head. And you know, it's interesting. One thing that always got to me whenever I see this, you know, they live in a hotel, and you think, like, they mention that's $38 a night. Well, $38 a night over a month is over $1,000. You know, about $1,200 a month to stay in a hotel room, where you can get a mortgage for $1,200 an apartment. So I don't know. I'm assuming that there's some other kind of discount for these types of people. But anyway, so it always boggles my mind when people live in hotels. It's like, hey, isn't that more expensive than just getting an apartment? Maybe you can't get an apartment. I don't know, lease-wise or something like that. But anyway, you know, the reason I didn't do any check-ins was it was really about how, you know, she spends her days. In the summertime, there's no big aha moments like I have to check in and tell them about that. It wasn't boring. It was interesting to see this all go through, but they're not worth a check-in, is what I'm trying to say. So I thought it was a very good movie. up until the end. So as I said, the mother struggles to make ends meet, and she's trying to provide, and the kid's out playing. A lot of freedom for a 6-year-old kid who can run around pretty much all of Orlando or in the area, and her mother lets her go. Not a big fan of that, but it gets in some small trouble and costs her some friendships with her other friends because the parents won't let him play with them. So that kind of thing. But she also gains some friends. So it's all about that and being a kid and being 6 years old. And the mother's always at risk of losing her child because of the way that she tries to earn money and things like that. So that's really what it's all about, and it's very good. William Dafoe plays the manager of the hotel, and he's always trying to keep order, and seems like a caring manager in a sense. And like up until the end, I was 7 or 8. I think I'll probably go with a 7 for the end of this. Just didn't, and I get it. I guess that's what they were trying to do. I don't know. No resolve at the end of this one, so I'm not too happy about that. But otherwise, it was a really enjoyable film, kind of like a Boyhood kind of feel to it, if you've ever seen that. I think it's worth the watch. I think the child who played Mooney did a fabulous job. She acted as a kid, but I'm sure it wasn't easy, but she did a really good job. So I see her, becoming a superstar at some point if she continues to do acting. William Dafoe did a fabulous job. I thought he did really good. But the story just goes on. It's interesting because it's just kind of like how she spent her summers and getting ice cream and playing and stuff like that. So very interesting movie, different, original. That's what I like about it. It's definitely original, but didn't like the ending. Not happy with the ending. So that's it. That's all you're gonna get from me for tonight. If you watch it, let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your comments. And that's it. Thanks for tuning in. KimmelsIrishPub.com.